Okay, good afternoon everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so today in this class we are going to discuss about the concept of the power electronics. Okay, so we are going to deeply discuss about the basic layout of the power electronics. Okay, so before stepping into this topic, let us recap the things that we have seen in the previous class. Surya, recap the previous system.
In yesterday's class, we have seen the advanced storage battery system. What are the applications that we studied last year, and the key features and the types of advanced storage battery system. These are all the topics we have seen in the yesterday's class.
Very good. So last class, simply simple. So last class we have detailed discussed about the various advanced storage batteries that going to come in future videos. Okay. So now in this class we are going to see about the basics of power electronics. So before going into this particular flowchart, so what is it about power electronics? Okay, so let me explain. So power electronics is a simple thing. It is nothing but controlling the electrical component with the use of an electronic system. Okay, we are using many electronic devices like the BJT and variety of converters. So with the help of these electronic devices, we are controlling the main electrical applications. For example, in our automobile, you can take the EV vehicles. So EV vehicles, it is run by means of a battery. So this full combination belongs to the electrical. So that full electrical, it is controlled by means of an electronic device. So that particular concept, that particular thing, we call it as a power electronics, right? So this is the basic thing. Power electronics, it is not limited to automobile. It has a variety of applications. Okay, automobile it is one of the applications where our automobile area is booming in the area of EV vehicles. So in that particular thing, this particular power electronics is used. Okay, so in this flowchart, let us detailly discuss about the basic layout of the power electronics. Okay, so the first and foremost thing, it is the electrical power. It is the power source. If we take EV vehicles, we can say this particular part as a battery, that particular full motor unit. So that's an electrical unit. Okay. So the input here is given by this particular electrical power is the electrical energy. It is given as input to this power converter. Okay. Totally here in power electronics there are variety of converters. Okay. Depending upon the application, we should decide what kind of converter that we need to use. Okay. For example, AC to DC converter. So what is meant by AC to DC converter? What we really call it as? We have seen in alternator. When we convert the AC to DC, that term is called as a rectification. The device perform the particular process we call it as a rectifier. Okay. So first converter is AC to DC converter. It is nothing but a rectifier. Next, DC to AC converter. It is nothing but the inverter. Okay. Same like that, we have another two converters. The first is the AC to AC converter, which is nothing but it is the current of AC, which is again it is converted into the AC, but the wavelength or that particular voltage, so that particular parameters will be varying. Either it is step down or step up. Okay. Same like AC to AC converter, we are having DC to DC converter also. It is nothing but enhancing or just reducing the voltage or the other parameters of the different DC current. If we boost the DC current, we call it as a boost converter. If we low, we call that particular thing as a buck converter. Okay, so this is the converter basic. Here, through this we control this particular converter. We have many controlling mechanisms like pulse width modulation methods. So through that particular thing, we control this particular converter. Okay, so I will stop with this. Before continuing this, we will have some activity. Okay, so today activity that I have planned is the jam, just a minute talk. Okay, so the topic that I am going to give for our CK service, scope of EV in Indian market. Yes.
The scope of EV in Indian market is nowadays the EVs are in intermediate stage. Before few years, only few companies and few cars are EV with the lower capacity and the lower range. But nowadays they are giving more specifications higher battery capacity and DC fast charging, and in recent times Mahindra also before all-wheel drive vehicles. So in recent times people are expecting more features and more advancement in EV. So it's getting higher expectation from the market and the people. So the sales are improving day by day.
Very good. So that was good insight on the scope of EV in Indian market. So let us resume the session. Okay, we have so far we have seen about the power source, the different power converters and the control unit. After that, according to our input, so this particular power conversion will take place here in this equipment, and according to our input, we will receive the output. Okay, so it does not stop over there. We are introducing some feedback mechanism over here and checking that whether the expected output has been obtained. If it is, so the feedback signal is sent to this particular controller. If the required output is not obtained, then the certain modifications will be carried out until the required output is received. Okay, so that's all about this basics of power electronics basic layout. So before concluding the session, let us conclude with the summary. Who is ready to summarize the session? Yes.
So we have seen today about power electronic system, and last class we have discussed today's also we discussed about the switching system and converters and more.
Okay, very good. So that's all about today's session. Thank you.